Hey boys and girls, it's the King of White Trash. We're gonna read the book called Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Okay, here we go. Ready? Pete the Cat was on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. See Pete? His buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. What do you say?
Button.
His 4 groovy buttons. See? Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
3.
3 buttons. See? 3. 4 minus 1 makes 3. Yay! Did Pete cry? No, he wasn't like Preston. Buttons come and go, and buttons go fast. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. How many buttons do you have left?
3.
3. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2 buttons left. Did Pete cry like Preston? No. Buttons come off and buttons go. He kept on singing his song on and on. My buttons, 2 groovy buttons gone. My buttons, 2 groovy buttons gone. And then all of a sudden, all at once, oh no! Pop! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left now?
1.
You're number 1. 1 button left. Did Pete go cry? My goodness, no. Not like Preston or Jack's yo-yo. He kept on singing his crazy, wild song about the buttons that popped off and they were almost all gone. My buttons, where could they be? Let's look for my buttons. How many do we got left now? Let's see.
1.
1 button. What happened here? The page won't turn. Oh, there we go. Pop! Oh, no. The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 0. See? Poor little guy. 0. Did Pete cry? No, he didn't cry like Preston or Jax when they can't play Xbox One. What do you think of that? Pete looked down at his boneless buttoned shirt, and what do you think he saw? Ah! It was Preston!